Al Sharpton was one of the smartest people I ever met. He doesn't sound smart. He talks kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie, but he's really smart. Like, 'cause I can observe an intelligence. I don't care what degrees you got. I can listen to how you speak and how you observe and analyze things, and I can pick up on that pretty fast. And I remember two things. I remember how exhausted he was when I said, "How much is your payroll at the National Action Network?" And he stated the number, and he like huffed it out. He said, our payroll is 100, blah, blah, blah. I'm almost saying it was a big, big number. And he just said it like, like it's exhausting, right? So he got to raise all this money for all these people. And then the other thing too was when I realized I never would want to be in his shoes is I just saw how many victims were reaching out and saying, "Come save me, come save me, come save me, come save me," right? Let me tell you that the injustice. Let me tell you what these white people did to me, right? And the thing was that none of the victims ever showed up with any resources to help solve the problem. Like they expected him to get on a plane and fly to the city and be there to solve the problem and fix it. And not one person stood up and said, "Okay, let's make sure that we fund the revolution." Like not to say that everybody needs to be able to do that, but I think the Black Panthers struggle with that as well. Like, I always mention that they had the free lunch program, and I said, okay, I think that it could have still been the free lunch program, but I think it should only be free for the people who can't afford to pay, right? Because I'll be damned if I'm gonna give you free lunch and then you run down to the white man's liquor store and go spend your last tip $20. No, no, no. We deserve a percentage of the $20 because we're giving you something valuable. We're giving you lunch and liberation. They're giving you liquor. So lunch, liberation, or liquor, you can buy them all if you want to, but you can't pay for one and not pay for the other. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Right? Like, how you gonna pay for the liquor and then want the lunch and the liberation for free? And it's coming from the people who love you. So sometimes that's what happens. What the victim will do is the victim, because they're so powerless, is they will buy what they want and then go beg for what they need. They will spend the money on the BS, and let me just say, they'll spend the money on the bullshit and then go beg you for the real shit. Right? And this is something that is should be unacceptable in any economic model. Any economic model should be one that's based on some degree of reciprocity. Thank you, Terrence. It should be built on understanding your role in the process. That if everybody chips in, if all seven of us have been helped and supported by this person, and we all chip in to support that person, then we're not just helping them; we're helping ourselves because we're strengthening our hero so our hero can be an even greater hero when we need a hero in the room, right?